You are now watching the realest podcast in the world. Welcome to Any and Everything.
Welcome to Any and Everything podcast, one of the realest motherfucking podcasts in the world. And fuck how a bitch feel, because that's how we feel, you know what I'm talking about? This your boy Anthony Flay on the motherfucking microphone, man. Who I got to the right of me, thug?
Marco Flocko, Interstate Flock.
You feel me? Flock, how you feeling, cuz?
Hey, I'm great, man. A whole bunch of work per usual.
You better know it. You better know it. That nigga always say that shit.
What be going on? Shit.
Yeah. Who I got to the left of me, man?
Shit, Big Wop on the set.
Big Wop, how you feeling, thug?
You know, casual, mellowed out right now.
I feel you, cuz. I feel you. But y'all got to know, man, we got a motherfucking special guest, man. We been waiting for this nigga to come through. This nigga say he fuck with Duval, and if y'all know, bro, this nigga know all about Florida if y'all follow my dog. If you want to know something about Florida, dog, I swear to God, you need to follow this nigga right here, cuz. But y'all put y'all motherfucking hands together for my dog. Tight in a motherfucking building.
What's going on? Yo.
Hey, motherfucking building, man.
I'm talking about, boy.
Dog, clap that shit up, man. For sure.
Look, I'm scrolling through IG one day, ain't it? Goddamn, boy, you know, do all promo posts, everything.
That my dog.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through that bit. All I hear, I'm from Florida, you can tell by the Cuban lean. Those boys swag, make a big push, squeeze. Hey, look, I clicked on bro page. I said, oh yeah, bro hard.
That real.
For sure.
Definitely appreciate it. That love.
Yeah.
So we gonna start from the beginning, tight. We gonna start from the very, very beginning. We like to let people know on here who we really talking to, who the person is before you came to who you is right now. You feel
Most
me?
definitely.
So where you was born and raised at?
Tallahassee, Florida. Leon, Canada, official dope hole. You feel me?
Yeah, shout out to motherfucking Tallahassee, Florida, man. T-Town. So North Florida, man. You know what? It feel good to see another nigga from North Florida popping, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. Tell us how it was growing up in T-Town, man.
For first thing, on the child. You feel what I'm saying? So growing up for me, it was like outside of the house, it was just you. You feel me? So growing up, and then on top of that, we moved around a lot. Like, and how people used to look at it, be like, man, you the only child. I had the same, you know what I'm saying? The name brand sneakers and shit like that. I was that one out the clique. But we were going through the same thing that the next household was going over. We stayed in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And shit, y'all, y'all got a little woo-doo over there? Yeah, we got some. Next day, y'all got a little woo-doo over there? So it was like, always growing up, it was like I landed on my peers as like them with my brother. So whoever I moved around with or, you know, hung out with or whatever, I really made them a part of me. You feel what I'm saying? But we moved around so much, it was like every other year or every year, I had a new set of partners. You feel what I'm saying? So when I got into like, probably like, I'd say, in the elementary, coming in the middle school, I've been doing music though, like out the womb, my mama tell you, but that's where kind of like where it started sprouting. You feel what I'm saying? Around the city, and it was easy for me because I knew every damn body. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was one of them individuals. I ain't have to gang bang. I ain't have to nothing. I was money and some females. Like that was my thing. Even my partners. You feel what I'm saying? So we ain't had no problems with the north side, south side. You know what I'm saying? And them probably the only two sides that's in the city, but we ain't had no problem. We moved around country. We. You know what I'm saying? We in high school, we sold our little weed and shit like that, but we ain't had no problem. So, like I said, growing up for me, it was like, man, I ain't never had to worry about like the street tension. You feel what I'm saying? Like as in a nigga pressing me about some shit or nigga you da-da-da, like my fake card good. You like how y'all see me on the internet and I'm talking about Florida and I jump into these different cities, how y'all embrace me. That's how it is throughout Florida. You feel me? So
I can feel that. I can feel that from you too.
Dolo shit.
You feel Dolo. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how I move. Like I just think it from a young, you know what I'm saying, being from a youngster, like I said, and then you grow up and you go through your trials and tribulations, you start learning people. You start learning the flaws. You start
what they call it by yourself.
You feel me? You pick up on the what they call it, the patterns. You know what I'm saying? The patterns of people. So I took that same mentality and came into music with it. Like I wanted to know this shit. In and out. I just didn't want to be no artist because I understood where the gang was finna go at, which is now with the streaming shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So back then I ain't trying to jump around, but I know y'all, asked me for the growing up stuff. But far as that, it just, like I said, I was just a youngster that was just always hungry, dog. Like
for real.
I was the real hustler. Like out of my circle, I was the smallest, but I was the hustler. Like It'd be grapes on the damn tree.
Right.
I'm grabbing them bitches, bagging them up, going to every door. $5 for the grape. You feel what I'm saying? Candlelit at school. I'm
Candlelit,
bagging up
yeah.
And then on top of that, like what helped with my music with everybody around the city, I used to record everybody. I was like the only one that was like in high school. I was like all the people that was in the city that had like a small little in-home studio. So I would charge the people $15 come through.
Yeah.
$20 come through.
You be engineering and shit.
Yeah, engineering. I do my own music. You know what I'm saying? Engineer my own shit. So growing up, by the time when I got where I'm at now, it's like it's a respect thing. It's like, why salute you, boy? It ain't no, you know how you have somebody that just bubble up out of nowhere, but that animosity come from, you know, and then sometimes it be the tension like, we don't know this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But he represent here, and it'll start a tension on some shit like that where it ain't necessarily like it was some street shit. They be like, nigga, what the fuck y'all mad at that nigga for? It'd be on some small shit like that, but I ain't never have to go through that because I already had ties with everybody that was doing their thing in the city.
I'm telling you. And it's like, Tallahassee, I ain't gonna lie, y'all got a nice little wave going on right now because
crazy.
For a long time, you know, T-Pain was the only one, you know, shout out to T-Pain, but T-Pain was one of the only ones who came out that area as big as they is, but now, you know what I'm saying, y'all got a nice little wave going on.
Man,
Real.
I mean, it's bumping through Tallahassee.
It seems like y'all boys be working together too. Like y'all boys be working together and shit over there.
Some.
You know what I'm saying? That shit,
I know how I go.
that shit like you though?
Yeah, it's
certain niggas fuck with certain niggas.
Yeah, certain niggas fuck with certain niggas.
That's crazy, yeah.
But it's like, then it go back to like, and I'm speaking from what I see. I ain't talking from my point of view. Like, when I go holler at them, tell you what going on, what good, woo, 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 woo. But I'm coming to it on, so happen. I don't need no verse. I'm real skeptical on who I do features with. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop, everything with.
As
you
you
know what I'm
should.
saying? But I keep it quarter. But I be like, man, and I call myself the coach now. Like I be like, man, it is gonna come a time where if we want to go to the next level, we gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, pull together. It ain't no real street shit going on, no blood shit going. Nigga, fuck that shit. Let's get this money and move on. We ain't got to be buddy and nigga calling a nigga every day. Like, nigga, hey, this play coming up this weekend, let's go ahead and smash it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I'm looking at it now.
Good shit, man. Good shit. So you started rapping young. Like, who was some of your like influences like when you was coming up and that, like some, you know, a nigga that you'll hear and be like, damn, cuz it's like that really got you like, I really love this rap shit to the point I want to do it.
Facts. The biggest one was Plies for sure. Plies.
I was gonna ask you that.
I don't know why I had a feeling this nigga was finna say that shit. Because you kind of. I know you to get that all the time, type nigga say you, but you sound like the old Plies though. To me, you sound like the 36 ounces Plies. You know, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Plies had Florida on lock. Niggas, you can't even niggas in prison was fucking with that boy
you
hard.
Couldn't move
without hearing that nigga.
Without hearing him, you couldn't move.
Nigga, definitely.
But
bro.
Plies for sure. And then my daddy bumped a lot of Trick Daddy.
Oh yeah,
like a lot of Trick Daddy. You
pioneer. He a pioneer for Florida.
Real.
I feel like he don't get a lot of credit as he's supposed to. But nigga, if you from Florida, I don't give a fuck from the top to the bottom, nigga. If you was
Daddy dollars.
If you was out there, nigga, you know about Trick and ain't. That's just the end of the discussion, bro. You feel me?
And them who, like I said, influenced me, and they stuck out to me more so because it was like the shit that they were talking about. It was like it's actually going on in the hood. But the difference was, it was like, they from the same area I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really get into the South Florida, North Florida, Central Florida. Nigga, this Florida. Like, if that were the case, they would have split this motherfucker up a long time ago. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but it was just, that's what stuck out to me. I'm like, man, they really talking about what really just went on yesterday in the hood. You know what I'm saying? What went on, about to go on, because these niggas at the cribs out the door. You feel what I'm saying? So, when I started doing the music, I was like, man, I want to go that route. You feel what I'm saying? But I get that damn, what you were just saying, like that comparison, like a lot. You feel what I'm saying? I tell them, like, when I do get on podcasts and shit like this, I be like, this how I talk though.
Yeah.
Like, you hear the, like, this ain't no, I get up on the track and woo, like, I talk like this. I come across, like, when I'm on these videos and shit like that, like, that's just me.
It's really
you.
you.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you put the two, like, you know what I'm saying, the two together, I be like, that's just a Florida thing. Like, you know, I'm straight out the country, like, for real. You feel what I'm saying? So this ain't no front, no facade, like, oh, he trying to make himself talk like that. Like, I got common sense, but niggas gonna come out country than a motherfucker, you feel me? So I understand where, you know, where people be coming from on that note, but shout out to OG too. Like, I fought with Plied along with
I seen you had a picture with him though.
For sure.
So he fucking with you for sure though.
For sure, and that was the first time that I actually met him. And crazy thing is, like we was all on that show. Me, him, Ball Grease. There was a couple more folks that was on that show. And I'm backstage. He coming down, off the stage. Crowd just at on bone wrestle. I swear to God, man, it was this nigga that was next to me. He had it phone. He was just screaming like a motherfucker. I'm like, damn, nigga. So it caught Plies' attention though. As soon as he looked, it like me and him made eye contact. He just
Come here.
tell him, come here.
Yeah.
I'm like, who? I'm thinking he talking about buddy. He talking, nigga, tight you, nigga. Come here. I'm like, oh, that nigga know me. All right, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? But nah,
that was a good
we had
feeling,
a quick
dog.
little chop up real quick, like, boy, keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Exchange numbers and shit like that. But I salute OG for sure. He done been around for a long ass time. You feel me? And ran it, like really ran this shit for real.
Yeah, real. I'm talking about sold a lot of records for sure.
Facts.
That's why it's definitely fire.
So when you was so I know Plies was your influence, so you started rapping. What was that point where you got your like big break to like far as like did the city recognize you first, or was it like a viral moment and like on the on the internet that kind of popped you off? What was your first big break? Like, yeah, I'm out of here.
I probably, like I say, like with the music wise, like locally, I already kind of had that like influence. Like for me, like just knowing everybody and going to school and shit. But like the first it was 2017. I was the first. I don't know if y'all familiar with my mixtapes. My mixtapes out.
My mixtape, hell yeah.
I was the first artist they signed, and we had a distro with Warner Brothers at the time, and I had a record called Florida. And that bitch went crazy, like everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But that was like the first opening, you know what I'm saying, the door opening for me. Like the city was on that bit. They knew it word for word. Around, it was sprouting here and down Florida. It was like that regional, you know what I'm saying, a good regional buzz.
Right.
And then probably after that, it was just like, cause I ended up getting out the situation. So I ended up being independent again, and then got picked up by Atlantic.
Right.
So that was like the real, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. When I dropped, you know what I'm saying, that rucker, and which was hit at the time. My rucker hit. But the crazy thing is, when I went over to Atlantic, it was during COVID. So everything was shut down. Like everything that a new upcoming artist put, they run you around the circuit. You feel what I'm saying? You go up here. This podcast, this station. Couldn't do nothing. The country was fucked up.
It was funny. Everything was shut down.
You feel everything. So
Right.
it fucked up a lot of my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like as in the road lights, even with the songs and shit. And then the crazy thing is, by thanks to God, we was able to get up out that situation.
So you
Scot free. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was able to take my hit record. So I put my own bag behind hit. Like I dropped I think the first 3 months, I dropped 15,000 behind it. Like advertisement, just push. And I stayed on that record probably a year and a half, almost 2 years. But every time that I dropped, it was a new piece of content. So it kind of felt new, you know what I'm saying, to the audience or whatever. And then DJs started picking up. TikTok picked it up. Hitting, it was swinging. Instagram going crazy. So hit, I feel like 2017 was like the breakout, but 2021 hit was that one that alright, he here.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Who that is? You know what I'm saying? Who that nigga is? That's what I see.
So that shit ain't make you lose no hope. Like you said, you push for a year and a half. Shit ain't be like, damn, this shit ain't really got down doing nothing yet. But that shit, you ain't never think like that.
How I look at shit like this, I look at it like this.
For all the other rappers who be out here rapping this shit.
When you believe in something, you'll go through hell and hot water for it.
Yeah.
What you say?
You feel me? I can't even explain it. No, you know what I'm saying? No more than that. It's like when I know this it. Nobody, it's a feeling.
You believe in that
man,
shit.
so it's a real belief. I don't know if y'all with y'all spirit with God or whatever, but it's like one of them feelings. Nobody can't tell me this ain't it. And I took it though. I was I placed. What they say? I put the bet. I placed the bets on the highs. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's this and nothing, and it ended up working out in my favor.
Sometimes that's great shit, bro. Because sometimes you gotta believe in yourself, man. We was talking about that on the show one day. It's like, bro, when you know you got something, bro, it's like you ain't gonna let nothing stand in your way of making this shit pop for yourself, bro. For real.
Yeah. And you got some people like what you just said too. Like for artists that coming in, you got some people that be this close.
Yeah.
I mean, if they would have said, if a nigga was in there, like, bro, give it one more day, just one more day.
Yeah.
Boy.
It would have been so many niggas out of here.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But you
like,
got some,
fuck, yeah.
life hit you. You know, you got certain situations that come up and stuff like that. But if I could tell anybody that's listening to this, like, if you believe it,
Man.
baby, no. I ain't got it right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? You got to sacrifice something. You got to cut the corner somewhere. You feel me?
Yeah.
You do.
Oh, that hard.
So you drop. Who you? Did you ever did like a deal with Slip and Slide? Or
That's what I'm with now.
Okay, you fucking with
Yep.
Slip and Slide right now.
Yep.
How did that deal come about, and what made you wanna go down that route with Slip and Slide?
So the crazy thing is, it was with the hit record. The A&R that was working for us at Atlantic tight with Ted Lucas. That's who over Slip and Slide.
Right.
And Ted Lucas A&R at the time, his name was Bang. Shout out to Bang, man. He gonna
Shout out
he
to
be
Cuz.
making sure I make sure I say his name, but shout out to my nigga Bang.
Shout
man.
out Bang, Cuz.
But he started hearing it from both sides. Like the A&R telling like, boy, at this nigga out of Florida that I think this the one for you. You feel what I'm saying? And Bang, his A&R was saying the same thing, so it just came down like, shit, let's get him down here.
Right.
Went down there, took the meeting and everything, just telling him, you know what I'm saying, telling him everything what's going on. Basically, what we talking about right now. You feel me?
Right.
Man, next day that nigga had on sent the paperwork. Boy, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. You feel me? Let's get it.
up.
And it was off to the races, man. Take the rubber off, major, the motion,
That's
you
your
know
shit,
what I'm
ain't it?
saying?
Take that rubber off.
Man,
That's one of his favorite records.
Hey, bro. Hey, so we gotta take the rubber off shit. Hey, that what be going on? Everything you talking about?
That's my favorite record.
Good ass motherfucking question, Flo.
When it's time to perform, like getting booked, that shit.
That's the one.
Man, I dropped that bitch, boy.
Yeah. Hey, look.
That's like
what's
my
a freak
favorite
ass world we
record,
living
bro.
in,
My
cuz?
favorite record to perform.
Would
man.
you say when you perform that's when you realize like you definitely got emotion for real?
Nah, cause see, a lot of people don't know. Like, we had a lot of problems with Take the Rub Off. Like, DSPs ain't want to pick it up.
Yeah.
Radio station ain't want to pick it up. Like the mix
Mm-hmm.
shows and stuff. Even like we had a small run with BET. They hit us before. They were like, we love this record, but y'all gonna have to clean it up.
Gotta clean it.
And y'all gonna have to change the title name. So
Yeah.
when it was on BET, it was called Rub Off.
Yeah.
And when, Take the Rub Off. So we had like a lot of problems, even on YouTube, like even getting the YouTube campaign to advertise.
Right.
They wouldn't accept it.
They ain't want to. Yeah.
Man, it was too
vulgar.
Yeah, man,
like
it was way too. And I'm like, man, you don't hear all this killing shit. Like, I'm talking about some pussy over here. God damn, y'all let all this other shit slide.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, so what was the process of recording that song? Like when you just recorded that shit, where you was at? Like where you
It
was
came,
at?
the real, like for real, go listen to Rick Carter.
Yeah.
Ran off on the floor twice. Instead of, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same cadence. Like I said, I'm one of them individuals, bro. If something won before, it'll win again.
Oh yeah.
But it got to be the right person, the right tone of speed. It's like everything, like the stars got to line up. So it's like even when, with certain artists do samples now, or they go remake, saying, or even a producer remaking a beat. I look at it the same way when it comes to creativity. Like I knew, like when I heard that beat, I was like, man, this bitch, me being a Plies fan, I like, boy, this bitch sound like Riz Carter.
Yeah.
But it could have been, this bitch sound like 36 ounces. But I knew what 36 ounces did for the streets.
Yeah.
And I knew what Riz Carson did for the world.
Exactly.
That bitch open, like
It's a big difference.
Everybody was doing with the roll and shit. Big
difference.
Everybody was
Hell
doing.
yeah.
So I took the format of that. I was like, man, just swapping out the words and giving it my twang. You feel what I'm saying? Like my voice. So that's how the record, you know what I'm saying, kind of came about. And to take the robot shit, I'm just a freak ass motherfucker. It was that time to drop some freak ass shit. You feel me?
Hey, what you say? You out here you fucking the whole raw?
Yeah, not everything. I get that question a lot. They be like, boy, you a dirty dick. Oh, it ain't dirty Dan. It ain't dirty Dan.
So tight.
What that?
You on a motherfucking legendary record label, cuz.
Not fat.
How do that make you feel being on Slip and Slide, knowing that, of course, we just talked about Trick Daddy Plies.
Most down.
I think, even Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying? Being on, how that make you feel, like being on a major label like that?
Man, growing up, like, I used to be like, man, I get to slip and slide one day, boy, it's on. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
It's just crazy that it's like, all like some of my favorite artists, like even Ross, like man, even lately, I be on all Ross interviews, like cut the bullshit he be talking about, like my nigga, you feel what I'm saying? But nigga really get game, you feel what I'm saying? How to maneuver and move through this shit, and it's like when I got a part of Slip and Slide, I was like, it was like one of them goals checked off. I was like, boy, you get here, you get anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? There's a million motherfuckers in Florida, like. Literally, especially in Miami alone. You know what I'm saying? There's so much motion through that bitch to it crazy. Like, I was like, shit, he can't get a little nigga all the way from Tallahassee, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you got something going on, you feel me? So, when I got to that point, it was just like, man, it was a gold check, though. But I'm one of them ones, once something happen, I'm on to the next thing. Like, I don't like to sit there and try to get complacent because I get comfortable and lazy. You feel what I'm saying? So, once that was happening, I was like, it's out to the racing. And that's how to take the rub off, the made like all my other records, and what a lot of people don't even know, like from 2020 to now, I dropped one album. And then the records that was on the album last year, I only gave them 4 new songs. You feel what I'm saying? So it just, it showed me one thing, like, boy, you really got an audience that fuck with you. And like, I ain't have to, I know this kind of getting off subject, but I'm just putting this out here for, you know, certain artists that watching this. Like, you got certain artists like, man, I don't want to drop this day or when this artist drop or whatever, because I'm trying to get on what they call like Apple Music, the playlists, the Spotify playlists and shit like that. I tell anybody before you go invest your time in that, invest in your audience. My album just did 10 million on Spotify and another 15 million on Apple Music.
Let's fucking clap that up.
We ain't make one playlist.
Let's fucking clap that up, my nigga.
We made one playlist. You feel what I'm saying?
10 million screens.
I lean directly on my audience. Like, I need y'all to go do this. Go stream it. If y'all fucking with it, let me know. If y'all not, boy, you need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? And I was so open and vulnerable with. It was like a brother, I'm a brother to them. You know what I'm saying? So it really carried over to my music. Even when I drop now, I don't be giving a fuck about the rollout. You feel me? Like, I be like, that's y'all job to handle that. Like, I know. You know what I'm saying? With me and mine, you know what I'm saying? We finna go do. So a lot of the artists, like, man, when y'all look at these playlists, it's 100 slots and there's 1 million of us rapping, bro.
Facts.
Some of the best don't even make the playlist sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? Some of the best don't even make it. So invest your time in your audience, man. Whatever that look like to y'all, like once you find that, you know, that group of people that like, man, go find them group of people times 1 million. You feel what I'm saying? These the folk that fuck with me. And mine, the country raunchy.
And there's millions of them now. For real. And you can eat off them alone.
You feel me?
That's a motherfucking fact, man.
So when you started, like, did you like have a target audience, or you just did that shit and then you seen what kind of gravitated to you, just locked in?
Just did it, like, it was just more so. And then the crazy thing is, I got like majority of my audience. I know I just said like the raunchy, you know what I'm saying, but they white folks. Like majority of my, like if I put this shit in like a pie of 100%,
very interesting.
70% of them are white folks. You feel what I'm saying? The country. Bill slanging, whatever that bullshit they be doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my white fools out there. You feel me? But that's majority of my crowd. But when
lying, bro.
For real,
I went to get some gas, bro, like 2-3 days ago. And I was looking at your clip where you was on Off the Porch, where you was naming like the cities like Charlotte, Tampa, Orlando, Miami. I was looking at the clip, like, damn, I don't want Brother Phil, you know, I'm trying to see something. Dude standing next to me, he was like, you listen to his music? I was like, I done heard a couple songs. I said, man, our podcast actually about the interview, bro. So he was like, what podcast? Now I went straight in there. Subscribe to the channel.
That real.
Like, man, I'm a fan of him. Like, bro, I actually listen to you. Can I meet him? I'm like, damn, bro, hold on.
That nigga had to slow down.
I was like, damn, people really know, bro.
Nah, fact.
They fucking with your heart, especially the state of Florida.
Like, bro, we gonna interview, bro. More people start like, hey, bro, dog, be swinging. Like,
that real.
That
real.
Man, let me get on here and listen to real quick and see what's
that
up.
Real.
Tight, I ain't gonna lie, I love how you rep Florida, nigga.
Man, that's
I love how you rep this shit. As a whole, too, though.
Fact.
You feel me? Because you show a lot of other cities love that you ain't from.
Facts.
You feel me? And they love you. They love you all the way up and down this bitch.
For real, it is.
I be following you, cuz. They love you, nigga, for real.
And I think it soulfully came off of, like, it wasn't intentionally. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like sometimes you be like, all right, I know I say this right here and it's gonna get going. But for the most part, it'd be like, them folks fuck with my ass in Duval. They fuck with my ass in Temple. They fuck with my ass in Miami. So it don't got so complacent in my head. Like, I got shot out the crib. Like,
Yeah.
Florida is my crib. Like, you guys, like, what you who said it? Like, you don't single out shit. Like, you said that. That was like the thing about me, how I looked at it. Like, when it go back to the situation in my city, I was like, bro, that division shit, bro. It's only thing that you get from division is a loss of money, bro. If it ain't no. He killed you, he killed your partner. If it ain't got to that point right there, there's no reason for no goddamn, we grown ass men now, bro. It ain't nothing to come to a table like this right here. Bro, I know what done happened, woo. I'm talking about moving forward. We ain't had no
that's real right there, bro.
The ends or whatever. Bro, let's get the money because that's what these white folk do. That's what the Asians come over here.
They stick together.
What the Mexicans, bro, they don't give.
Still hate each other.
Be in the same room by the boy. I got a hitman right out the door, mark on your head, boy. But they enough to say we finna come to this.
And get their money.
Get their money. You feel what I'm saying? After we leave out that door, nigga, fuck you. You feel me? Fuck you.
Yeah.
But they know how to sit down and, you know what I'm saying, and get to the money. And I just wish, as a whole, like what you were saying, Florida come together, and that's why I do what I do. Like, I'm like, bro, it ain't no... I don't know what going on down there, but if it's something like this up here, nigga, we family. I don't give a fuck. We family.
It's crazy though, cause bro, you could tell you got a wholesome spirit, so you got this, you know what I'm saying, the platform to bring people together, you know what I'm saying. Off the straight, because both of them fuck with you mutually, you could tell they'll keep it at ease. Out of respect for you, cause you know what I'm saying, you vibe there, cuz.
Now that real.
Everybody fucking with you.
For real,
yeah, crazy
that
you said that too. Like, I get that a lot. Like, it be like you know, been like sometimes two artists or two whatever going on in the city, but I'm the median. Like, I come in, like, let's say I'm putting together an event or some shit, and they end up popping up. Both of them. To the side, bro. I ain't gonna even bring that shit to. I already know, but keep that up. You know, mistake. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing what you just said. It's like it's a respect factor. Not even. I ain't even coming in prisoner, but it's just like, bro, you so genuine. You got a good spirit, bro. We fuck with you, bro. Like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say what say it go, but it's like, bro, we got no respect. We ain't gonna bring no bullshit around you. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I move.
Yeah, I love that. So, Coach of Florida, my nigga. You just dropped your first album. And like I said, man, y'all heard my dog. All the motherfucking streams, bro. You feel me? I'm proud of you for that, man. Appreciate that for that. I mean, appreciate you for the, you know what I'm saying, doing that for the state of Florida.
Most definitely.
But Coach of Florida, why the title?
For one, like that OG shit, I ain't at that age yet. You feel me? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, when you start talking about nowhere, I be like, nigga, I ain't 30 something. I ain't nowhere near it. You feel me? But I feel like a coach, and I'm the type of person, like, and I feel like it plays a role of how I grew up. Like, I was always that individual. You know how they like somebody that's popping right now, everybody giving they flowers. Everybody. And I'm gonna bring it to like the athletes where it make most sense. The hottest NBA star right now, everybody giving they flowers. I mean, boy, he the latest in the goddamn whoop. But they forgot who coached them. And the only time the coach get his flowers when he's 70, 80 years old. Retired. You feel me? He retired. I'm cool with that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them individuals. You can call me right now, bro, I got this deal on the table, You got some folk be like, how can I work my way into that deal? Let me try to get some money up out of it. I tell you this, but bro, you gonna have to, like, boy, watch out for, hey, this terminology you need to go check up. Bro, I appreciate it, for sure. Hang up the phone, go do his thing. That's what I feel like a coach is. Like, it's just like growing up. Like, mama sometimes, daddy sometimes come grab you from practice. Who drive you home? Who drive you home? Coach. You feel, especially in the hood.
I get them there.
I get them there.
What?
I get them there. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Coach saved a lot of lives.
Man, Coach saved a lot of lives. Nobody don't thank him until then. And I was one of them individuals. I was cool with that, bro. Long as I knew in the back of my mind, well, I helped or I maybe said something or inspired or whatever, and he used what I said and whatever. That's all that's what I'm talking about. Because I wish it was a motherfucker in my ear saying the same goddamn shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I had to go.
That's real.
Zigzag through all this now. She got to fuck around with this nigga right. He don't finesse me. Get on this nigga head because of this right here. Somebody could have said, don't fuck with that nigga. He already, don't go to them. They already, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at the shit.
You played the game, now it's time for you to coach.
Now it's time for me to coach it. You feel what I'm
You
saying?
done been
And that's
through it.
how I look at it.
Yeah.
That's how the title came, you know what I'm saying, came about. And then it's also relay on the, bitch, I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. Yeah, I'm from Florida, but the coach, that's where that come from.
And you got Coach Prime.
Yeah.
You got Coach Prime on the intro, dog.
Yeah, that was crazy.
How you pull that off, Tight?
That was a funny story.
I'm like, bro, how the fuck this nigga get coach? This nigga got Coach Prime on that bitch?
Shout out to Coach, man. Shout out to Coach. But I did a show in Miami. It was probably like 2 years ago. And Deion Sanders, his son, the one that be behind the camera. The one that do this.
Oh, yeah.
He was at the show. They had him on the show. He was rapping. What his other son? How you say it?
Shiloh?
Shiloh. No, not him.
Shador.
The quarterback.
Yeah, Shador.
Yeah, Shador. He was there as well. So I just tapped in with them. Wow. And the crazy thing, I ain't know who them niggas was. Like, I ain't know who, you know what I'm saying? No, I ain't know nothing. I don't know shit about no sports. No, I know who Deion is, from shoes and shit like that, but I ain't never been no sports fan or whatever. So I'm just tapping in with them boys on some genuine shit. Mm-hmm. So came by probably, and I used to like comment on, they stuff and whoop, boy, y'all keep going, shit like that. Mm. And came about probably like 2-3 months before my tape dropped. I seen a picture with them niggas and they daddy. And I'm like, wow, what the fuck? I'm like, this y'all goddamn that. I'm like, man, that crazy as fuck. So I end up just hearing Deion up. Mm-hmm. Like, coach, like, cause I've been following him as well. What he was doing, that's what he was doing the Jackson State stuff. I was following him on the more so, not the sports shit, but what he was changing, you know what I'm saying? Like what the news was talking about and shit like that. And I just hit him up on some real shit. Like, coach, boy, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you're doing, you opening doors for these boys. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I was like, well, you from Florida, and he ended up just writing me back. So after that, I just kept a good relationship with him. Like, he'll hit me sometimes. Like, it was just, have a blessed day, son. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, keep shining. You know what I'm saying? And it just came down to it when I finally got the name of Coach of Florida. This before we even had the records or whatever, what we gonna run with. Mm-hmm. I gotta go get the intro from Coach. Like, this the money, like, you know what I'm saying? This gonna top everything. I don't care what the records is. Getting an intro from him. Like, he the biggest coach right now. You feel what I'm saying? And I just reached out to him. I was like, Coach, I need an intro. You saying this? Bet. I get it right back to you. And literally, he got it right back to me, and I ain't even know. Damn. I hit him up. I had to turn my project in on a Friday. I hit him up like early Thursday. I was like, Coach, I'm just hitting you back. See, was you able to, you know what I'm saying? I turned my project in. He was like, boy, we been sent that to you. He was like, damn, now 2 days after you had it. So I'm going to my phone. He was like, check your phone. And sure enough, straight from him, here go the damn intro. I'm like, man, this shit crazy.
Damn, bro.
And that's how the intro came about.
All that was just off a relationship.
Off a relationship.
So you feel like relationships important with this type shit?
Most definitely. That's what it's all about. Like I say, some people think money could get you in certain places, but you got to understand, you got certain individuals, especially that's running this game, that's all they respect is money. So if you could come from a different angle of getting to that individual without the money, well, you won. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you won. Mm-hmm. If I can get next to this, whatever woo that I'm trying to get to without no paper, you won, bro. Because now when you get around them, now it's time to gain the knowledge. Yeah. Now it's time to slip in certain questions. Like, and I done kind of came in just recent now, because I used to be one of the ones, I'll wait. I gotta wait to the right time. Nigga, ain't no damn right time. Like, you got opportunity, nigga, take it.
Yeah,
you know, it's how you approach the opportunity. It's how you got some people that just run up, boy, what? Nigga, hold the fuck up. Like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, OG, what going on, fam? Boy, I see what you got going on. I'm trying to see how I can be a part of it. How I can make it make sense for the both of us on the boy. I got this going on. It's a different conversation. You feel what I'm saying? So relationships don't got me more further than
money,
way more money though. Shit, if I had to spend the money to what the relationships I got now, why I be in so much debt? Like, why I be up the hill? You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real. But relationships go a long way in this shit, for real.
That's real.
So you the type nigga, you gonna take the conversation with Woo over the 500 million?
No. I ain't say that. Cause it's like, it's like.
Hey,
If you ask me that, if you
gonna
ask me
take
that,
the 500K or you gonna go with the conversation with Jay?
I know what to do with that 500. You know what I'm saying? I know if I do the right shit, I know what to do. I ain't gonna. That conversation ain't gonna be shit. You feel what I'm saying? I take that 500. I know what to do with it. You feel me?
You a smart man, Terry. Nigga, I'm like, what?
I know how to make that 500 shake.
Blood, you see how my life is right now? I need that 500K, man. Fuck that conversation, nigga. For real.
Because after you give me the conversation,
I can
then
die
I gotta
tomorrow.
go put the pieces together. I gotta go pay so and so for this.
Gotta get the money.
Man, give me the money. If I ain't know the information, I learn that shit along the way. I learned that shit along the way.
So you done been through a lot of cities up and down to Florida.
Yeah, more definitely.
What's one of your favorite? Like, what city that you feel like when you go do a show, they really own you? Like, what part of Florida? Like, they own you, dog. They singing that bit word for word.
I think I know what he about to say.
Where you at with it? Besides Tallahassee.
When I say motherfucking Tampa,
I knew it.
Shout out to Temple. Temple on you like that.
I fought with Pope. Where I take her, and I think it just come from like, excuse me. I say this all the time. Tampa remind me of Tallahassee. It's just bigger.
Yeah.
Country is. You got kind of like that college vibe that meet that city, meet that country. It's just bigger. But man, when I go to Tampa, it's up. Every single
One of your
time,
favorite spots to perform at.
On earth.
Hey,
Like if motherfucker, I ain't been nowhere. Goddamn, you ask me. But Tampa, boy, I'm finna go. I'm gonna eat good. We gonna hang out good. You gonna do the whole 9 in Tampa. Like Tampa is one of those spots I just feel like is mutual. It's country and it's city, but it's you know what I'm saying. It's just real mutual. And then I don't know. You ain't really got too much to worry about when you go down that way. Like I love Tampa.
but through all the cities that you done been through, you know what I'm saying? And I know you say you don't do the North and the South Florida, but do you feel like it is a difference in some parts of Florida that you go through? Like, yeah, this city different from this city right here.
The biggest thing that I could see that I noticed when I moved from up this way to down here, everything flat.
Right.
Going down south. Like, I feel like it's more so the scenery that changes. You know, you see more of the... I can't even say that, because I'm just speaking from a Tallahassee point of view, because even when you come to Duval, y'all got the skyscrapers too. You feel what I'm saying? So, Orlando, skyscrapers, and you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So, I don't really see no... different. You have some people be like, oh, you go down to Miami and you see the dreads and shit. I was like, bitch, you go to Tallahassee, bitch, north side, everybody got motherfucking the laws, everything.
That's
so
a
it's
fact.
like
That's a fact.
even with the swing, like I the way we talk, like even like I feel like this right here, like the answer to that question. Duval talk different from Tallahassee, and we on the same.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's
Straight
like
cross 10.
I can't even say like.
Yeah.
Oh, Miami talk different. Like, man, we all got our own, you know what I'm saying, our own little, but to me in my eyes, like, it's no difference in Florida. We'll get on your motherfucking ass. You know what
fact.
certain things to look for from niggas down here when, like, all right, this ain't the right situation. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see no much of a difference, but the hustle a little bit different. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like down south, they scam more. Or it's more so like the chop shop shit a lot heavier down there, you know what I'm saying? But when you come out this way, Tallahassee, Duval way, when I come through here, you getting off the block. Like really, you know what I'm saying? Like the Jouet shit, I swear for God, that shit ain't really hit Tallahassee. And till this day, I don't even know what the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just be real, but that's probably like the only thing we might have like certain different hustles, but that's the same thing as saying like, if I go from here to Pensacola or just go over the line to Alabama, it's gonna be a whole different hustle. You know what I'm saying? But it's when you come to Florida, you went from Pensacola to Miami. Like to me, it's the same. It's the same. You know what I'm saying? You looking for the same. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? That good, that ain't. You feel me?
Do Tallahassee fuck with Duval?
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
What about as far as like on the music tip, on the rap scene?
We ain't. I'm gonna speak for me. We ain't really getting into like the drill. You know what I'm saying? We fought with. We listen to the Ace. We listen to the Fulio. You know what I'm saying? Who else that was from here that went? Nardo. You know what I'm saying? We fought, but we ain't really getting into like the politics of like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, spot them, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really get into the, you know what I'm saying, the politics, but nah, we fought with Duval because a lot of people don't understand, like, I'm talking about from back then. Remember the moon? I don't know if y'all been to Tallahassee. The moon.
Yeah.
I heard about it.
Y'all know about the moon. You feel what I'm saying? So used to have to sell out the moon, like especially for artists coming out of town. First spot is Tallahassee. They hit the moon, they sell out. They through Florida, but the next spot from Tallahassee was Duval.
Yeah.
So it was like, even from artists, you know, back in the day, them picking up on it, they was like, shit, after Tallahassee, we take care of Tallahassee, go to Duval.
Right.
So it was like always that mutual, you know what I'm saying, that mutual respect for, that's what I came up from. You know what I'm saying? So we always fuck with Duval. That was like our cousin, y'all, next door neighbor.
Right,
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely. Now, are you still living in Tallahassee?
I'm in Orlando now.
You know, O?
Yep, in the O.
How that been for you living in Orlando? I fuck with Orlando. That's one of my favorite cities to go to, dog.
That's like my second home for real. Shout out to the West Side, man.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they adopted me because I moved to the O 2017. Yeah, this is when my first record when it kind of went off. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I used to be on the West Side, middle of the project, selling my CDs for $1 outside the 7-Eleven, and that's how I kind of got my name around in that, you know, in that little area. Like, what? I brought that. Literally, I was selling my CD for $1. Everybody, I just need $1. You know what I'm saying? Give me the CD. I just need $1. Just real live. You know what I'm saying? Hustling. Even going up there, my Orlando folks, you know what I'm talking about. Up there on Orange Center, the damn little convenience store right there before the goddamn
this nigga really telling you areas.
The damn highway, the 408 highway, like that's where all the junkies used to be. That's where all the junkies used to be. Like
Turkey Lane.
that's where I feel like it kind of like, okay, I ain't gonna call it a Master P moment, but it was like one of the Master P moments. Like, boy, you got to kind of get yourself out there. Like, it's a new city because I had to move. Like, this a new city. Like, you got to work it like you did home. You feel what I'm saying? So when I got to the O, like they embraced me though. Like that's where all my partners at. Like majority of them, like in the O.
Yeah.
So it was like, man, when I come through there, it's like I'm like Pluto there. Like on some real shit. Like everybody fuck with me there. Like even all the ones that run the O, I ain't gonna say run the O, but got a real name around there in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? I come in there, they, hey boy, what going on? Boy, anything you like? How y'all embrace me? Like anything you need, boy, we can do. Let's exchange, and we got tight and fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So I fought with the O, the long way, like the long way.
That's what it do. Energy, amazing, cuz.
Hey, so what was the moment, bro? You were like, boy, I made it with this shit. Like,
I ain't got that moment yet.
You ain't got that moment yet. You
It get to a point where you'll have a good record and you chasing that again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that you asked that.
That makes sense.
My pops just asked me that the other day. He asked that same question. I say, for a long time, the hit record, I've been chasing that feeling. And I'm like, I'm not ever gonna get that feeling again. Like that was, like what I said, like the stars lined up perfectly for that time and for that record. But not even knowing, my record made it 5 times bigger than that. Take the Robot 3-4 times bigger than that. Motion 3-4 times bigger than that. I go down the list, about 7 of them. You feel what I'm saying? So it came down to me the other day. I was like, you just gotta do you. You will know it's like that feeling again, like that. What I was saying, like that God feeling, like I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even explain it because I ain't even got to that. You know what I'm saying? That threshold. But it's like, I know my time coming where this shit really finna switch. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you ask me, like, how I feel like where I'm at right now, you know, it's more so like a thing like, you're doing your thing.
Right.
You know, but you got a lot more to do. And it's like, go back to that thing with me and you were just talking about, like, that comfortability. It's like, well, it's somebody right on your heels. You slip if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You got, well, I'm here now, It's a nigga right there that said, boy, I'm waiting on you to just move, drive me a little bit. And I'm going to creep right up, because I was that nigga. I was waiting, I was like, boy, this nigga move over just enough. I can stick my pinky toe in that bitch, boy, it's over with. You feel what I'm saying? So I got to keep that, you know what I'm saying, keep that in the back of my head as well. So I don't feel like you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm heading to that, you know what I'm saying, to that direction for sure.
What's made it to you though, TYTE? Like what's your accomplishments that you feel like, like now I made it? What you still looking forward to?
I had an OG that tell me that, he told me that probably about like 6 years ago, and it stuck with me. He said, you ain't a boss or you ain't made it until you put somebody else on. So
Hard.
I feel like, and that's what it comes down to the coach shit again. When you got some people they are able to absorb information, but not dish information out.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I can listen and I can do it myself. You know what I'm saying? But explaining to somebody, walking them through it, and now you got your own bag. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't
Right.
no more big homie, big bro. I can no like nigga, big bro. I got this business opportunity. You trying to get in on this shit? Like
Yeah.
that's why I feel like when you set that milestone, as in he making his own bread now, she making his own bread now. My family, they ain't tripping about nothing. Like it's kind of like removing yourself out of the situation. Everybody's standing on their own now.
Yeah.
So now I'm able to say, I'm really able to go get the money now. Cause I know all this taken care of. I know I ain't got to keep doing this right here. Looking back and forth like, y'all good? Well, I'm gonna go, then y'all good? Cause that take time. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Depending
Yeah.
on, and on top of that, what the situation is, it take time. But if I get y'all in position, like I learned that from Country Wayne, he was like, I found out the formula, I just passed it down.
Yeah.
Now everybody else, they own ball.
Yeah.
When shit pop out, they can handle that shit.
Right.
If it get back to me, it's some real big shit. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So that's what I kind of consider of making it. Like
That's
when you
respect,
able
bro.
to put others in position
Yeah.
and they uphold their own self.
I
They ain't
definitely
put you to do
respect that,
yourself.
bro. That just show your character, who you is, bro.
Real.
You get what I'm saying? As far as wanting to big up somebody else.
Nah,
you get what I'm
facts.
saying? Put somebody else on, you feel
Facts.
me? And that's what you call taking care of your people, bro.
Facts.
That's the same shit.
I get a rise out of that,
Yeah.
bro. Like I see somebody that's doing good that's next, especially if I know him.
Yeah.
Boy, you better not slip.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm on your ass now.
Yeah.
Like, boy, you motherfucking here, nigga. You better make it happen. You better act like you know what I'm saying. You better realize this
We
shit.
need
you know
more
what
of
I'm
them.
saying? Like for real,
We
for
need
real.
more of
like,
them. Yeah.
And like I said, just go back to. I wish I had more of that coming up.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the OGs that we did have coming up. Even you can't even fault with them because they only knew the street shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, this how we made it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not saying like we gonna push this off on you, but it's like this is a route for you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I don't believe in that shit when niggas be like, "Well, I had to go through this." Like, nah, bro. At the end of the day, it's a decision, homie. Like
Yeah.
you could easily say, "You know what? I'm gonna be broke for these 3-4 months right here. I'm finna go get me a little job, find me a little hook. I don't sold shoes. I don't sold air and
Yeah.
made a bad like I was out here
Yeah.
moving weight. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
for
it's
sure.
all about the hustling and the
Yeah,
mentality
hustle,
and
definitely.
how you get to it. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't even like to even hear them type of conversation. Nigga, I
Yeah.
done been through it. Nigga, we all done been through. Nigga, we grown and still going through this shit.
Definitely.
Like, man, make
Rich
something
or
make
poor.
sense for real. Like,
Yeah.
I don't be with that excuse and shit, bro. You got to get to it. And it's like when you got some, like I told one of my partners the other day. It was on some shit, on some street shit, and got some pills with a woo woo. Bracken, get this out woo woo. I said, bro, if you go to jail right now for that little shit, $150. I said it's gonna probably cost about $5,000 to get your ass out. I said that makes sense to you.
Right.
Like, does that, you know what I'm saying? I said, you got to look at every play like that.
You do.
Because it's going to be a point of time, the crowd going to be at that door.
Yeah.
And they coming.
Yeah.
And if you ain't got your paper right, like, the better believe,
Yeah.
you going to sit for a minute. You feel what
gonna
I'm saying?
sit,
So
yeah.
it's
You need
like
money to stay out of jail,
And
for
I
sure.
learned that early on. Before I even go that route right here,
Yeah.
I'm finna go risk it in this shit right here.
Smart.
I go make me a little bag right here and be comfortable. A lot of niggas don't understand that pressure.
Yeah.
Sometimes that outweigh the money.
Yeah.
If I can get this little money right here without the pressure, nigga, it's only, I just got to get to this certain amount and it's go time.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't got the patience. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to understand that early on. Like sometimes, bro, good, the way what they say, all money ain't good money.
All money ain't good money. That's a motherfucking fact. And I had to learn that, you know, the older I got, man.
Facts.
That could
Facts.
put you in some fucked up situations, bro.
On my mama.
Taking the wrong bag could put you in some fucked up situations where you got to deal with a fucked up individual.
For the
boy.
longest.
Yeah.
For the
I'm
longest.
telling you, boy.
Yeah.
All money ain't fucking good money.
Ain't good money.
And so it's just to rewind off of something you said like a while back. So like you ever dealt with like that sense of entitlement from motherfuckers? Like motherfucker look at you like, boy, he straight tight, goddamn, boom, boom, boom. Like so,
All the time.
damn, I'm finna. How you handle
Oh,
that
the
shit?
goddamn nigga, I ain't got it. Boy, I ain't finna bullshit with your ass. Boy.
Straight up.
Boy, nigga, boy, especially, let me go and get this. I'm glad you asked that shit straight up. God,
I ain't got a
nigga, we
sense.
grown. And boy, I don't think people be like understanding that shit. It get to a point, I don't give a fuck how much money a motherfucker got. If you got 2 legs, then you better get off your ass and you better go get it.
Yeah, get my money.
Man, it's I worked my ass off.
That's
took
real,
the risk.
nigga.
I went to go. Now it's a different story. You coming to me like, boy, I got this plan.
This
And it's
plan,
a real plan. Not yo, cuz, I got this plan, cuz. You give me 1,000, I'm gonna bring you back 30. Nigga, it don't work. It don't, boy. That trout don't even move like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, you think business finna move like that? Like, no. You feel what I'm saying? So, it got to, you know what I'm saying? It got to make sense. But for the foremost motherfucker come ask me, boy, I ain't got it. Boy, you better, I don't care how good I make that shit look. Boy, I ain't got it. Boy, I ain't got it. Boy, I'm one of them ones. I'm tight.
Yo, tell
Like,
you.
I'm super tight.
Literally.
You feel what I'm saying? Cause I understood. I had them times where I fucked off on money. And then you'll have that recollection a year later, like, why the fuck I did? I could have spent that money on that.
Every time.
Like,
Every
I had
time.
to start recognizing. I was like, boy, sometimes you got to put that shit on, you know what I'm saying? We'll get to that later on when we got the fuck off money. You feel what I'm saying? But I understood that, I feel like early on, and that was kind of going through the situation of my deals as well, like learning these contracts, learning how business really operate. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what kind of got me, you know, in that spirit now. But to answer your question, man, I ain't got it. You don't get your ass on, I ain't got it.
So tight. I was talking to you earlier before we started the podcast. My nigga, you say you got your own weed strain coming.
Yup.
How the fuck did that happen, bro? Like, how was you able to do? How was you able to do that? Because everybody know here at Any and Everything, we love smoking.
Nah, facts. No, it's crazy because like over the TikTok shit brought a lot of shit to me, though. Like from the following to the support with my music, it just opened a lot of doors and opportunities. You feel me? And over the years, I've been having all these growers just reach out, like, man, I see you got this going on. You rep Florida, da da da. We want to do this with you, you know, market that. But it was just never the right situation. You feel what I'm saying? It was just like some of the situation was like it was all on me. Like y'all ain't doing, y'all just depending on me to bring. You know what I'm saying? I went with that. I was like, whoever I'm doing business with, it got to be a 50-50 thing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm doing my job, you do your job, and this the result from it. You feel me? So one of these, shout out to Jet Blanco. He down there in Miami, but he came to us. Man, I got this idea. I got this strain that I want to push. He was like, and the crazy thing is, cause I'm a don't rider. You know what I'm saying? I love the don'ts and shit. He was like, man, I want to call it candy paint. And when I said, I was like, candy paint? I don't know about that. I was like, that shit kind of, then he broke it down. He was like, how many don't colors you done seen? I was like, you got red, green, yellow, orange. He was like, my point exactly. That's how many flavors, you know what I'm saying, we can draw. I was like, now that made sense. So when we got the, fast forward, we got the packaging done, it's in the shape of a don't. You know what I'm saying? A drop top don't. You feel me? And when you open it up, like this part right here, I'm show the camera too. Like when you open it up, like this part right here, it's speakers. So it's like the actual, you know, the whole thing, some Florida shit, you feel me? But when he came down to it, he was like, man, not only I want to do the stream, I want to create a whole movement around it, a tour. Man, he booked us for the whole tour. Like he on broke bread before we even got to the, so it was like, that let me know out the gate, like, he dead ass serious. Yeah. Like before we even got to the, bro, I want to book you for this. He done booked us for like 7 or 8 dates. Like, just a move to get the name out, woo to woo. Now he putting the product together. He sent it like every step of the way. He contacted me. Yeah. This is, okay, you like these? You like this flavor? You like this one? You like this one? No, I don't fuck with that one. I don't fuck with that one. Okay, these the best two. Right. Come back to me next week. Like these two? Come back to, now he getting the flavors together. The candy, the candy on, you know what I'm saying? He getting the flavors together. So it was like, it just showed me, I was like, man, he really on top of his business. You feel what I'm saying? And and then on top of that, the percentages were good. You feel me? The actual business was good. You feel what I'm saying? So Shout out to Jit Blanco down there, man. Kenny Paint. You know what I'm saying? The new strain is coming soon, here in the street soon. But that's how that came about. But it was through TikTok.
Tight, bro. We gotta get some of that. Bro.
Fact. You know, I'm gonna come through.
Bro,
Yo.
I need you to come through and drop some of that off, please.
Facts.
For real, dog. Everybody know, bro. We love smoke, bro. That's dope, though, bro. That you got that coming out, man. I look forward to.
And shout out to Fish, Bobby. Like that kind of like what kind of gave me like when it was presented to me.
Yeah.
Like the jewel, like the. Well, you probably need to step into that because you know what I'm saying. Like Bobby got what Bobby's here? White Fin, I think.
Yeah.
White Fin. Yeah. Bobby do his thing, and Bobby from the city too.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So Bobby do his thing. So I was like, that might be something that you know what I'm saying. We go handle. You feel me? Type shit. So
And you dropping different strands too.
yeah, it's gonna be different strands. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
It's
man.
finna be crazy.
Yeah,
like,
I can't.
It's finna be a run with this shit.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. So what's next for you, Tight? Like what's next? I see you done dropped the album.
Yep.
A lot of success on the album. What's coming up next? What can we expect from you?
Definitely more music. I'm working on my next album now called Who Is Tight. Right. And there's a lot of people know me from the internet, but don't know I do music.
Right.
A lot of people know I do music, but they might see a video or whatever, me with the drink in my hand, like, nigga, I just really put two and two together. That's you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, a lot of people don't know I'm a father. A lot of people don't know I'm a business-minded man, got a couple of things going on behind the scenes. Like, I want to bring, with this album right here, is like, I'm introducing myself really for the first time, because it's like, I never really introduced myself. It was more so like, you see me off a viral video, or you see me and I had a hot regional song or something like that. Like, I never had that firm introduction. It's a lot, like, I'm not even gonna cap. Y'all don't know if y'all heard it around here. A lot of people think I'm from Duval. I had a big problem with that.
We had a lot of people,
Man, dog.
Yeah, when I first started following you, when you would drop a skit and be like, what part of Florida y'all think he from? I seen a gang of fucking Duval down there.
Like, I had a big when I came in with the Florida record, a lot of people thought I was from Duval. Then when I signed with Slip and Slide, everybody thought I was from Miami.
From the South.
Then I talk about Tampa so much, everybody think I'm from Tampa.
Yeah.
Then I moved to Orlando. The Orlando folk that don't really know me, but they see me all the time, they think I'm from Orlando. So it's like, bitch, I'm from Tallahassee. So it's like, now I'm really giving the
Did it work in your favor?
Like, you feel like now it really came together. Cause it's like, this nigga, we don't know where the fuck we from.
That shit came together.
He a Florida nigga. He from somewhere. He from Florida nigga.
This shit is so funny, bro, because now that he say that, I thought you was a fucking comedian. You know when I realized you was a fucking rapper? I got a homeboy named D-Lo. He rap. He go by the name Skeet McFlurry.
Oh, that's my nigga. That's my motherfucking nigga.
I was with him the night that our sister had test was like, we trying to book tight for an interview. I still didn't know who the fuck you was. I didn't know that was your name. So I'm sitting there, I'm scrolling, and I'm like, damn, sis be on that shit, bro. They smoking, we sitting there. So he like, what's that? So I'm like, bro, when you get time, then you just come to the podcast, sis just book tight. So he say, oh, your dog right up the street. So I said, you know the nigga? So then when I click on thing, I say, bro, I thought dog was a fucking comedian. I didn't know he rap. He was like, oh, nigga, you got to get out somewhere. He was like, dog, right up the street. You know what I'm saying?
Skeet,
that's
my nigga, man. That's my dog.
I'm just sitting there looking clueless as fuck, like, bro. Damn.
I forgot Skeet is from
Exactly.
Yo, talent fuck. Hey, Skeet, when you see this shit, nigga, talent fuck with your ass, boy. Like Skeet one of the one, but
better know that.
Not to jump off, you know what I'm saying, woo, but
he the one putting it on you though. Like,
that real, I appreciate it.
Told me he the one flipped out his phone. Look,
Skeet understand it though. Like, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna stay out the way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how when I see Skeet and woo, you know what I'm saying, woo. Skeet just, he do him. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna take what come with this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of that's how you, unless you clicking up with some gang of niggas or whatever, whoop. But on that independent note, like, I love how that nigga move, dog.
Yeah.
Love how that nigga move.
Definitely. So before we end it, man, I got to ask you this question. I'm pretty sure you get asked this question all the time.
What that?
But I need your top 5.
Okay, talk to me.
I need your top 5, cuz. Best or your favorite Florida rappers of all time.
Top 5.
Top 5, like who they did this shit, like they
my list now.
It's your list. Like Your top 5.
Let me see. All right, I'm throwing plies up there for 1 for sure. 2, Trick.
I'm with you on both of them.
3, Ross.
Yeah, I can see that.
4, well, I got to throw that boy Pain in that bitch.
Shout out to Pain.
It wasn't a song that ain't had that nigga
That
on
nigga
there.
a legend, bro.
What?
A fucking
he
a Florida legend, bro.
Forgetting about that shit.
One of my favorite artists from Florida.
And then I got the number 5 though. I gotta throw Black in that bitch, right?
Shout out to
Black in that bitch, right? You gotta throw Black in that bitch.
Shout out to Yike, bro.
Nah, fat.
For real, man.
That hard.
So tight, man. You got motherfucking Coach of Florida, you feel me? Tell the people where they can go stream that shit at, man.
Oh,
You know
most
what I'm saying?
definitely. Yeah, Coach of Florida on all DSPs, man. This simplest search, TYTE, 4 letters, and it's gonna take you straight to it, I swear.
You better know it, man. Y'all goddamn clap it up for my nigga Tight coming on the show, man.
Appreciate y'all.
That nigga came to Duval.
Who in the fuck gave you the name Tight, bro?
Oh, my pops. My pops gave me that name when I was probably like, I was young, but I used to hate the name though. Like I ain't never understand it. Like that was like a terminology they used to use back then when you got that shit on. Like, but that shit tight.
Yeah.
But I ain't never ain't never understand it. So I kind of got like probably around like teenager wise.
Yeah.
And everybody just gravitated to it. But sometimes, and I think it's just the way that I talk, they don't hear the second T. So they'll be like, Ty.
Yeah.
And I'd be in public, I'd be like, I don't think they're calling me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ty. I'd be like, I'd be like, bro, hold on, my name's Tight. Like, you feel me? It's Tight. You feel what I'm saying? But now, like, my pops gave me the name, but it took probably about like 8 years for me to like start telling people that you know what I'm saying, calling me that. You feel what I'm saying? But now, shout out to my pops, man. Shout out to Smurf. Like,
Shout out to Pops, man.
He gave me that name.
Tight, man. We appreciate you coming to Duval, pulling up, man, being a man of your word, coming through. Man, my dog communicated the whole time. Like,
Most down.
when I say real deal business, man, this man face card is good.
Yo,
I'm here to stamp it, my nigga. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Most definitely.
For real, man. Y'all follow my dog, man. You feel me? And if y'all didn't know, man, this is Anthony Flay, man, who I got to the right to me, cuz.
Flocko, Big Flock.
Big Flock.
I got to the left of it, dog.
shit, Big Wop on the set.
Big Wop on the set, man. And I appreciate my motherfucking dog Tight coming through, man.
Most definitely.
That's
vice
love,
versa.
my nigga.
Most definitely.
That's love. And until next time, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be on the lookout for this motherfucking weed strand. Bitch!